Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use, tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, guys, this is from ColumbiaReports.com. I'm not sure who's writing it, and you guys know I asked this. Columbia Police's Scientology controversy continues. This must be a lot of AI because you're supposed to capitalize titles. By Shane Cassidy, August 14th, 2018. Colombia's National Police is unable to shake controversy over the institution's ties to the Scientology Church. Photos published on policewoman's social media show 22 female officials, oh boy, you guys, aboard a Church of Scientology boat in 2017. I'm going to go look for it. Were those female officers on, were they on the Freewinds? Imagine that we're all supposed to believe that L. Ron Hubbard was eluding authorities, police, FBI, and all these agencies for 70-something years. Imagine we're all supposed to buy that story. The police women spent 1 week aboard the controversial church's vessel, Freewinds. There you go, you guys. Reported newspaper El Tiempo. Don't you guys imagine? Well, first of all, that ship Apollo, since there's been so many rapes, especially of the little girls, there's been so much abuse of the children in the chain locker rooms. There's been so many children thrown overboard the Freewinds. Or wait, that's the Apollo. But you guys know it happened on the Freewinds as well. Imagine the energy in that place. Imagine how all the blood that has been painted over. Imagine the energy, the feeling of that boat. This is a real creep factor here. A real super creep factor. On that same ship, Scientology carries out religious training. Right. And personal improvement sessions. Right. I find it extremely creepy that they're all women police officers. Extremely. As it tours around the Caribbean islands. The Freewinds is a religious retreat. Can you imagine them trying to sell people on this? A religious retreat. Torture ship. That marks for Scientologists propaganda at its finest. The pinnacle of their journey to total spiritual freedom. No, that would be complete and total servitude and slavery, in my opinion. Its position at sea is designed to provide an aesthetic distraction. This is kind of looking like Scientology wrote this, maybe. At sea is designed to provide an aesthetic distraction. You know, minus the children being locked up in chain locker rooms. Minus the children being forced and thrown overboard. Minus all the children working on the staff. The crossroads of everyday life. Crossroads is also code, you guys. Go look it up, please. As a center of spiritual enlightenment, it is a place where lives are transformed. Well, now we know Scientology wrote it. Scientology Church. A source who wished to remain anonymous denied that the police paid for the trip. Don't you guys love all this anonymous stuff and this generic? Just like the police officer Silva that was trying to make some story up, of the guy who got assaulted. We don't know who assaulted this guy, Brennan. We don't know what beach he was on. We don't know what event it was. Anonymous denied that the police paid for the trip and insisted that the patrol women were invited by the church to attend. El Tiempo reported. This is the, what do you call, safe pointing? And the female police officers had no business being on that ship. None. Zero. According to the newspaper accompanying the photos of the trip were comments like, "What great memories and such great knowledge." Right. Which has reignited the recent controversy between the church and Colombia's military. This is something else. I'm going to see if I can find some pictures. 2 weeks ago, National Police Director General Jorge Nieto was embarrassed after the church boasted how retired General Carlos Ramiro Mena, in formal police outfit, traveled to Barbados to award a Medal of Transparency to church leader David Miscavige. The release of these details has become so problematic that Nieto, Defense Minister Guillermo Botero, and Armed Forces Commander General Alberto Jose Mejia have been summoned to appear before the Senate. The American Senate? Or maybe the Colombian Senate? Commanders must answer questions, including about alleged Scientology payments. There you go. There you go. Imagine child slave labor making this all run, and these cops are taking payments. Imagine this. To the armed forces, what type of courses the church provided, whether the cruise was mandatory, and since when the church has been involved with Colombia's armed forces. You guys don't see the Charlie Igloo Alpha connection. Come on, wake up, bro. Wake up. Colombia's objection to Scientology's involvement with a state body, isn't that a mixture of state and religion? With a state body is exceptional, given the security force's long historical association with other religious bodies, particularly the Roman Catholic Church. You guys all understand what has ruined our world, right? Hold on. Unreal. It's just unreal to me how they just end the article like mid-sentence, like no conclusion sentence, nothing. So anyways, I will leave the link in the description box. Like and subscribe if you choose. Otherwise, have an amazing day or night, wherever you are. Peace.